You guys, welcome back to another vlog. Today we're doing a business vlog. I'm in the spa, kind of like a day in the life little situation. I haven't talked to you guys from the spa or like done any kind of business related things from here, like kind of updated you guys in probably like over a month. I think was the last time I ever even like vlogged in here. So yeah, it is a very rainy day. I don't know if you guys can see like how dark it is like in my office right now. I actually just have my lamp on, which is usually what I like. I'm like right in front of it. Look how dark it is like without the lamp. It is so cloudy, like it is raining like crazy. It's like a strong rain. Literally on my way here, like I almost couldn't even see. Yeah, like I almost couldn't even see the road. It's like literally raining like crazy. But it's kind of cozy. At first I'm like, oh, I wish it was like my day off. Like I just want to be at home with this cozy rain. But it's kind of cozy actually being here at the spa with this kind of like rainy weather, because I'm able to turn on like all my lights in here, and I just love the lighting when it's just like and I'll show you guys around so you guys can kind of see what the lighting looks like. But yeah, I'm just charting right now this client that just left. Oh my god, it's so strong. Yeah, this was a new client for a fat burner shot. Let's see, date of birth. But yeah, I have some updates for you guys, like some just like new decor, new things, just like new stuff, you know, just like business chat. But today is a full day, so I'm here till 4, and I have, let's see, 2. Today I literally have like 2 NAD clients coming in at the same time. Yeah, NAD is like a much longer infusion time, so with that one it's basically just like monitoring them, and they're here at the same time. So I'm gonna put them in, you know, one on, it's like in different rooms. So yeah, like today's actually gonna be pretty chill because it's kind of just monitoring those drips, like I said, and that's gonna be in one in each room. So for about like 2 hours, maybe even a little over the 2 hours, you know, I'm kind of just gonna be monitoring those drips. All right, let me see what is coming in next. So that'll be another fat burner and a vitamin D. All right, I need to go into the room and just take a look at this NAD shipment for this one client. Guys, just look at the lighting. Like it just feels super cozy in here. I just turned the fountain off and I'm gonna turn it back on. Yeah, I rarely ever turn on like my waiting room lights because there's that window right there and it's always like very bright in the waiting room. But look at it without the light and then look with the light. It just makes it so cozy. I'm so obsessed. Literally doing the recessed lighting in here was like the best thing ever. We actually need to do a little more work, so I'm gonna put some of those recessed lighting in my other room, which I'll show y'all in a second what that room is gonna be and the whole updates on that room. Oh yeah, and I also put this cute lamp right here. Look at how pretty that is. I was gonna keep it at home, but I have a lot of lamps at home. Like I feel like my home lighting is pretty much set. Like every room has, you know, either that one lamp or, you know, in my main house, like I don't need lamps. Like my whole house is pretty much like recessed lighting. So yeah, I just decided to bring it in here. But yeah, let me look at this packaging for this NAD. Oh my god, I have 3 of his in here. So yeah, y'all know NAD is a prescription. Okay, so yeah, so I have 10 and 3 NADs for him. All right, perfect. Yeah, this client actually was like my first ever NAD client. He was the one that actually got me into it because he asked about it back in, I don't know, when did I start the NAD? But yeah, he was the one that was like asking about it, and then, you know, I went and like researched it and basically learned from like the pharmacist on how to administer it and everything. And then, you know, once I was doing his drips, then, you know, I decided to put it on my menu and stuff. But I think I have enough time to do a little chat with y'all. This shot went by really fast. Yeah, so we have a little bit of time. And then after this next shot that comes in, so this one's a fat burner and a vitamin D, I'm probably gonna eat right there because I have like a little space. And then, like I said, the afternoon, yeah, I'm definitely gonna go eat because, like I said, the afternoon I have to just kind of be monitoring those drips. And might as well have eaten. All right, but let's walk around a little and just show y'all some of the new stuff in here. So starting with the front, and I just have like scented oils in there. Right now I have this bubblegum scent, and people are literally loving it. It smells like, it's like sweet but fresh. I don't know, it's really good. That's kind of like my entrance scent. And then a lot of times I'll burn the candle like in the waiting room, and then the bathrooms have plugins. So that's kind of how the scents go. So we have diffuser in the front, candle in the waiting room. I don't do stuff in the actual rooms because I feel like that's like a lot of fragrance. You know, sometimes people are kind of sensitive to scents and stuff, so I try not to do that much. Even with the candles, like literally sometimes I'll just burn like one of the wicks, and I feel like that's enough to give fragrance in this area. And then one thing is that like the ceiling, so that's one of my other rooms, and the ceiling is kind of open like that, so you know, the fragrance and stuff goes over there. So in here, all right, so in here is my second service room, which I used to call it like my aesthetic room. Let me just turn the lamp on because y'all know I just love the lighting of lamps. I don't want to have to turn on the overhead light. But yeah, I finally did a little bit of decorating in this room, guys. Like, this was so empty. I basically just had the chair, the furniture piece, like that's it. Like, even the lamp is something new. And for the longest I was trying to figure out what kind of lighting I wanted to do in here, because this room is a little dark. Even with the window here, I don't know, it's very cool and dark. So I just wanted to do like a warm lighting. But yeah, I put some artwork up here, and this is kind of the theme of my artwork. I have a lot of this marble stuff because really it just flows with, like, it just reminds me of water. Yeah, it's literally giving hydration. So you will see kind of this pattern with the wall art, you know, just kind of random little things. This one kind of reminded me of like a lake a little bit, so again, goes with the water theme. I put this little plant in here. I moved it. So this was in my other IV room, and I'll show y'all the new plant that I have over there. Trolley right here. I love this one because it's black. Like, I don't know if I want to put this one in my other IV room. The other one that I have is like the stainless steel one. But yeah, I have my little trolley here. So this is like set up the same way as my other one. And then yeah, I also kind of filled up my drawers finally. So like this room is basically... So yeah, this room is finally like basically fully equipped. Like for a while I just had like the chair. For a while I literally just had the chair and the furniture, and when I would bring people here I would just kind of bring my supplies, like, you know, here. But now it's like if somebody's here, and now you guys, I've kind of been doing that. Like a lot of times I'll have one in each room. Like it's kind of getting to that point, not all day, like not every hour of the day, but at some point in the day there'll be like literally two. But yeah, like this room is fully equipped. It looks much better. Like it literally feels like an actual service room. The thing is that this room doesn't have a TV, and I'm trying to figure out if I want to buy one. Like the wall is perfect right there to put a TV, but you guys, the people barely even watch TV like in my other room, because you know the drips are kind of quick. Like it's usually max like 30 minutes for a drip, unless you're doing a double fluid bag or, you know, NAD or high dose vitamin C, something like that. Then you may be in here longer. But like it's very rare that people literally grab the remote and like put a movie on. Like that TV barely ever even gets turned on in the other room. So I don't know, you know, people usually kind of bring their own like entertainment. They'll be like on their phone and stuff. So I don't know, but yeah, I'm so happy this room is done. Like this wall, I think I'm gonna put a mirror on that wall. Y'all know I like mirrors, you know, to kind of stretch the room out, and I do feel like it'll reflect light a little bit better from the window, so that will be a great idea. You know, at this point it's kind of just doing like little trinkets and little decor pieces to put on the actual, I don't know what this thing is called, but this is kind of like where I keep my supplies. And then I like these glass pieces. I'm not sure what I want to do there. I thought about putting the little vitamin vials so that they kind of looked cute, but I think I actually want to do like decor stuff in there. Again, just like little different trinkets. Okay, so this room y'all have not seen, and it's actually not even decorated, but we're gonna walk in here. So welcome to... I'm finally gonna tell you guys what I'm gonna do with this room. Let me just sit y'all down so y'all can see how big this space is. Like, this is literally me walking to the door. Like, I don't know if the camera's even capturing, like, I think this is my biggest room. This might be even bigger than my main IV room, or about the same size. Like, y'all even hear the echo in here. Like, it's literally huge. Right now, I just have random supplies and stuff, but I'm trying to give y'all the visual. But this room, oh my God. All right, guys, so let's talk about what's going down in this room. For the longest, I was kind of going back and forth, debating, like, what do I actually want to do with this room? I don't know if I should sit down. All right, let me sit. What I decided to do with this room is make it my classroom, my conference room. So y'all know I've been on tour teaching my classes. Before I even decided that I was gonna make this room like my classroom area, I already had made the decision that next year my classes were gonna be held in Greenville, like in my city. Now, I was gonna do it the traditional way of like renting a hotel conference room, like, you know, just the same way that I've been doing it. Until, you know, I kind of, you know, time went on, I'm like, yo, I have a whole huge room. Like, I can use it as a classroom, and it would be even more amazing to like have students here. Like, y'all are in the spa. Imagine the amount of like knowledge or, you know, information that we could literally give out, like you being in the spa. Like, you can see how I organize my stuff, how I do workflow, like just everything. Like, you're literally in the med spa. Like, that's different, you know, instead of being in a hotel room, like just classroom style. Like, this is more clinical. So yeah, that is the big news. I know, like, I've kind of been, you know, dropping little hints about next year, the classes and everything, but yeah, this is the space, guys. I have most stuff already. Like, I already have kind of everything in my cart, like the table. I found all the chairs. I think the table, like the conference table, is no longer available, the one that I had picked out, so I may have to go back and find another one, but that won't be too hard. I think if anything, the chairs were like harder to find. That's kind of it, you know. Of course, it's a classroom style room. We don't need to like fill it up, clutter it up. I have a projector that will go, I think I'm gonna do it on this wall right here that I'm in front of. I mean, either wall, they're like big walls. And what else? And then, you know, I'm just gonna do like a couple artwork, you know, like inspirational stuff. I think I may do, I'm thinking about doing, what's it called, like a decal or something with just like an inspirational quote, like business quotes, you know. Yeah, guys, this is where we're gonna have the classes next year, in Greenville at the med spa. My classes are gonna be 2 days long next year. Like, I'm literally changing the curriculum. I'm adding new things. The second day will be like a skills lab day. So we're gonna do, you know, IV starts, more vitamin mixing, because in my current classes we literally only do 1 drip. Like, you know, I'm not gonna take all my vitamins with me to travel. Like, it's a lot. If y'all only knew the amount of work involved with like traveling and moving supplies around, like in luggage, like the whole thing. So yeah, guys, next year, like, a lot of you guys ask me like, oh, are you coming back to Atlanta? Are you coming back here? Are you doing a class here? Like, y'all, I'm doing my classes right here in my little hometown in my spa. So that's what's going on next year. Like, I don't think I'm gonna go anywhere. If I do decide to travel somewhere to do a class, more than likely it's gonna be Miami, that I'm gonna repeat the, you know, the class in, because I'm kind of thinking back at like my 2 largest classes, which were New York and Miami. I'm already repeating New York this year, so y'all know December 16th is another New York class this year. And then yeah, if I decide to travel somewhere next year for a class, more than likely it's gonna be Miami. So no, there's no more Atlanta class. No, there's not gonna be another class in Houston. You know, because like being here, I feel like there's just more flexibility to do more. Like, y'all can literally see different drips. You know, we're not just gonna do that 1 drip. Y'all can practice mixing different drips. The thing that I'm most excited about is the workflow simulation. Like, I feel like that is gonna help so many people out. I remember being so stuck with just like, you know, really envisioning and figuring out like, okay, I have a literal client here. Like, what's my flow? What am I asking? How am I starting the visit? How am I charting? How am I putting away papers? Like, you know, just the little stuff that it just helps so much to be able to like see just how somebody else is doing it. Like, so yeah, I'm so excited. And you know, I have a break room, so we could easily bring like catering in here. It's just gonna be such a vibe. I cannot wait for it. Yeah, I finally wanted to like show y'all this space. I don't know that y'all knew I had this whole huge room like back here, but yeah, there it is. So yeah, this hallway, second room, classroom, and then my main ivy room. So let me show y'all the new plant that I put in here. Because like I said, I moved the other plant out. So yeah, I put this one. This is a faux plant and I love her. I got her on Amazon for Prime deal. I want to say it was like $60. Like it was a good sale on it. This little stand I bought separate, so the plant just comes, you know, with that little thing, but so pretty. It literally looks so cute right there. Yeah guys, all right, let me go back to my office and sit down on my chair because yeah, I was sitting down on the floor. Kind of like my updates right now. Yeah, aside from that, you know, I do have 2 new drips that I just came out with this month that I'm doing. A relaxation drip, and then I added like a signature drip, which is kind of like a multivitamin drip that just has, you know, literally kind of all at once kind of thing. I think last month I was telling you guys about the ad for the brewery place, so that is actually finished finally after like I think 2 rounds of like, you know, just getting new stuff in there. It finally looks good, so that's approved and ready to go. I think they'll tell me like when the ad is actually live at the brewery, so that day, you know, we'll go and hang out and go to the brewery and look at my ad. But yeah, that's kind of the main stuff. I'm just really excited for that conference room. I think probably like fall, winter time is when I'm gonna start to actually put the stuff in there. For now, it's just kind of like in my cart. You know, not rushing to like do it all right now. Yeah, I'm not rushing to like do it all right now because as y'all know, this is for next year classes, and I think my first class next year will either be end of February or like early March, because y'all know I have the class in December, so I have to give myself at least a month or 2 to like regroup. And then yeah, I mean, I just need to work on the new curriculum. Like, you know, I have to definitely switch things up when it comes to the agenda, you know, speakers, and it's just, I will be adding in every class next year, you guys are gonna get an intro to aesthetics, so like an intro to Botox and fillers, and that will be presented by my friend Maribel in Philly. She has her spa, she does IV hydration, but her main focus is like Botox and fillers, so I feel like she's the perfect one to give y'all that. No, I think in New York I added that, and I think Miami and possibly Atlanta class, y'all got that presentation, but that hasn't been in every class. But yeah, for next year it'll be in every class. And I feel like honestly it's so good that she does it. The way she does her presentation, she kind of just, like I said, it's an intro so that you guys can kind of see the pricing of what, you know, a thing of filler costs. Like, what does a syringe of filler cost? What's your potential profit on that? Kind of differentiate like a neurotoxin and filler, like even just like the basic level at that. I feel like it's really good knowledge for you to just have in your notes, you know, as you're kind of getting ready to start your business, to even see if that's something that you in the future may want to potentially add. But at least y'all have the information and you have the resource. Like, she teaches, she does shadowing, and my camera overheated. Anytime my camera overheats, I'm like, okay girl, you are talking too much, like you gotta wrap this clip up. But it's a lot. It's like so many news. But yeah, that's just kind of like a little snippet of what's coming next year. I am so excited. Absolutely cannot wait to do my first class in the spa. Like, oh my god, that's gonna be such a moment. Like, I just think it's like literally just, I'm thinking back at like if I was a student taking my first IV hydration class, like if it was literally in somebody's spa and I can just see like, how do you organize stuff? Like, what is your workflow? You know, like that's just so helpful. So yeah, I'm excited. But for now, we'll just stay in 2023, girl. My mind, I swear, is just like already in 2024 when it comes to like business and like things that I'm planning and stuff. But we are in the present, girl. I'm finishing up my tour. We have virtual class in October, New York in December, and then today is actually the last day of my group coaching program. I'm meeting with the girls tonight, and it is week 6. So today is the last class. Oh my gosh. I think I may throw in like a bonus session for them and just chat, like literally just have girl talk, entrepreneur talk, like whatever else is outstanding. Like a lot of, you know, do like more mindset things and stuff like that maybe next week, and that'll just be like a bonus session. But yeah, the class for tonight, we are talking all about grand opening, how to have a successful grand opening, how to market your grand opening, how to, you know, do profitable services at your grand opening, and kind of just like how to budget when it comes to like the actual expenses, because it is expensive to throw a grand opening. Okay, you know, depending on how you want to do it, but I feel like for mine, I kind of went all out with it. I made my money back and some profit when it came to like doing the services. So I feel like that is like a win-win situation. So that is what I'm going to be teaching the girls in the group coaching for today, as my client is about to walk in. So yeah, I'm gonna do the shot, go eat, circle back around with y'all. I brought my own iPad today because I'm working on other things that I have on my notes app right here, and while I'm monitoring those NAD drips, I could be working on this stuff. I don't have my laptop today. There's really nothing I needed in my laptop. Like right now, it's just an iPad work day because I have a lot of my notes and stuff in here. Okay, I did write that down. All right, y'all, so let's get back to it. Yeah, I'm heading out to go pick up my food. I ended up ordering a fettuccine alfredo pasta with a salad. So yeah, I'm gonna go get that. The restaurant is like 10 minutes from here, so I'm just gonna eat here in the office, probably either in my office or in the break room. A lot of times, like, I prefer eating in my office, but my office is right by the front door, so sometimes I don't like all that food smell to stay, so I just go in the break room and eat. But yeah, I'm gonna go pick up my food. I'm gonna leave my camera here because it's literally raining and it kind of went down a little bit, so let me actually head out right now. Oh my gosh, you guys, that food was so good. Like, everybody else on the schedule is all like repeat clients, so yeah, I have a duo drip coming up, and then I have those 2 NAD drips, and then I have shots, basically like a back-to-back after those. Tomorrow I actually have 2 students that are coming to shadow me. They were in my Atlanta class. They already have their spas like up and running. I think they're just kind of wanting, you know, a little more, like I said, going back to the workflow thing. Like, that's literally something that you're gonna get in the class next year. Like, you could literally see it right then and there, live in the moment, how I do my workflow. But yeah, they're just gonna come in for like 3 hours to just kind of watch me, how I do my new clients. Tomorrow I have new clients and existing clients, which that was perfect, so they could kind of see like the different flow of things with doing like the assessments on the new clients. And I think they're wanting some help with like the EMR and how I do my charting. So yeah, that's gonna be tomorrow's agenda. Tomorrow I'm coming in early at the spa also. Yeah, I had a client, they're like a duo drip. I think they're getting married like on Saturday or something. So they wanted to see if they could come in earlier to do their drips and stuff. So I was like, yeah, so I'm just gonna come in early, and then yeah, have those girls coming to shadow me. I love these. I've showed these to y'all before, the Sativa. Actually, I have the coconut one at home and this one here, but I am gonna wipe down my office desk because I ate my food there and I dropped a noodle, and y'all know it's so easy to clean. This is kind of like the same material as my little, what's it called, like the coffee table in my waiting room, and I love them. Like, they're so easy to like dust down, and I don't know, they're just like very easy to clean. Maybe it's because I'm used to like all the mirror furniture that I have at home, that when I'm able to just take a little cloth like this. Like, mirrored furniture you can't wipe down like this, like, or glass furniture, it's like you have to dust it first and then take a glass cleaner. Like, you can't just throw a little cloth like this. Like, that was easy. It was like half and half, but I remember him saying, like, when I clarified with him, he was like, well, if you're a registered nurse and you open up a business and you're doing nursing services, you 100% you own that, because you're doing nursing services. Yeah. Else, then like
then that's where it can get complicated. So
yeah, and there's different ways, like the way that they kind of do it, because you, like, you know, you doing the IV infusions, like actually starting the IV monitoring, like that's a nursing service. So you,
right.
you know, as long as you in your wording or even like in your operating agreement or like in your what's it called, like the services that you do, you just kind of separate the whole entire thing. Like you're not saying, oh, I'm assessing these clients, or, you know, we have these orders, and or you're administering anything. Like you're literally just starting an IV, monitoring IV, DCing an IV, like, you know, that's all nursing service.
Right.
So yeah, there's like different ways. I mean, I think, you know, and every attorney, every state kind of does it different.
Like I know what I'm doing. I'm still scared, but I'm gonna do it.
Good, I know. I remember you saying you're like in the first week, you're like, I just need a little hand holding.
Yeah,
but you got a lot done. Like truly, from where we started, like you got right to work. So I'm very proud of you. Very proud that y'all actually, like, you know, did the work each week. And sometimes like you do need that. Like sometimes you have it and you know what to do, but it's like, okay, now I'm on an agenda. So you can see like it's normal to, you know, get stuck a little bit. So that's
I'm a
good.
planner. I write things down, so I needed something some structure, like week by week. Like, okay, do this week, do that. So this is very, very helpful for me.
Yay, I'm glad. I know, I'm so proud of you guys. I cannot wait. I want to hear all about like when your first client. Like I want to hear all about your first day. Like literally, do a little video, record a little video and put in the chat. And let everybody know, like, girl, how was your first day? I mean, it'll be so exciting. Trust me, once you get that first booking, it's like, oh my gosh, somebody actually went. I probably still have the email, like, because oh my god, like somebody actually booked.
Right.
It's the best. So just remember, I mean, and like I said, think back, because time flies, you guys. Like, time flies. Next thing you know, you'll be like a year into the business, like thinking back at like, oh my god, I remember when I was in my group coaching, you know, like so scared to open my schedule.
This time next year.
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah, this time next year. It's a lot. I mean, the startup is a lot. If it was easy, trust me, everybody would be doing it. Everybody would just say, oh, let me just go here and set up my account, order me some fluids, you know? But it's really like the back end work that's like, and you know, people don't see that part.
I didn't realize until the 6 weeks how much little tedious stuff I had to do, like all the accounts, all the business license, people, like emails, phone calls. Like I was like, my brain is fried.
Yeah.
But it does feel good to like pretty much be like at the finish line and like almost ready to open. So
yeah,
I keep thinking about it. You said just remember your why. Like,
yeah.
On your hard days, just always remember your why. So
absolutely. Yeah, I hope you guys have like a journal. Like I would do like a separate little journal for just like all your business stuff, because it's so much, and you'll see like as you go through the journey, like new things pop up, you know, like, and you're just gonna, you know, you're gonna hit bumps in the road.
I want to create like a vision board. I appreciate it so much.
You're welcome. But yeah, I mean, I'll be in the chat with you guys for the next month, so I mean, hopefully by September, y'all have some bookings. Hey guys, so it is Monday. I'm literally in my little cleaning outfit. I'm gonna brush through my hair really fast and tie it back up. My hair literally needs to be washed like today, no exception. I feel like this thing is gonna come down like at any moment now. But yeah, it's Monday afternoon. I kind of, for the most part, finished like my stuff for the day already that I was doing, to do like a little bit of cleaning up and kind of just picking up stuff around the house. I didn't have like much time to do that this weekend because we went to the lake and we had like people over on yesterday. So yeah, y'all know I usually like to do that like on a Saturday or Sunday, but I'm gonna do that today. We got the package. Ooh. We got packages. You can't park at the lady, okay? You can't park at the lady. Oh my gosh, literally with my chest open like this, you could literally see how pale my face is. Like, oh yeah, I did go in the pool this weekend a little bit. Like I told you guys, I wanted to like maintain my tan, so I went a little bit. I wanted to get in this afternoon, but it's looking like it's getting cloudy, so I don't think that's gonna be a wait. Yeah. Oh yeah, there's a thunderstorm coming, so yeah, so the pool is not gonna happen today. Let's see, tomorrow partly cloudy. I see pretty much partly cloudy every day until next week. So yeah, right now, I mean, it's just kind of like in and out the sun, but yeah, it's definitely showing rain for this afternoon, and there's wind, so yep, no pool today. But yeah, as I was saying, I think that I last left you guys on Thursday at the spa, I think. Yeah, and then Friday, so Friday I had my students in there shadowing me, and the day was kind of crazy, you guys. And it was crazy because it was busy. Like I had dual drips coming, like, you know, it was like a 2-in-1 kind of thing. And then I had a walk-in come in, which I guess was kind of good, you know, for my students to kind of see that flow of when you have like, you know, a lot of like movement and stuff. But I rarely get like people just to literally show up and walk in. Sometimes they'll call and be like, hey, can I come? Like, do you have space for today? But it was a walk-in, and it was 3 girls. 2 of them ended up getting a drip, but I worked them in. So yeah, I worked them in. Like, it was just a busy day, girl. But yeah, it ended up being like a good shadowing day for the students. You know, they got everything that they needed as far as like the charting. You know, we had our laptops out. They did their templates when it came to the charting. So yeah, it ended up being a good day. But yeah, I think that's where I last left you guys off. And then, you know, it was the weekend, so did weekend activities. We grilled out yesterday. We had some people over, and then Saturday was a lake day. And yeah, this morning was kind of like my usual Monday stuff, you know, emails. I was kind of working on the stuff for the Costa Rica trip, which I believe launches on Friday. So I'm kind of finishing up, you know, I just want to post everything that I need to post so that everybody has everything, like the itinerary. I think within like probably tomorrow or Wednesday, I'll get like the final price for the early bird price and then the regular price. So then we'll be good to go to Costa Rica trip. But yeah, so right now I'm finishing up some laundry, and I want to open up this package, you guys. Yeah, tomorrow I want to go to Trader Joe's. Ooh, girl, why would I just stick my whole nail in there like that? I got a new kitchen faucet. Yay! Yay! We got kitchen faucet! Yay! Yeah, so I ordered my black kitchen faucet. I'm so excited. I'm so ready to get rid of my current one. So currently I have like the touch faucet, like you touch it and it turns on, you touch it and it turns off. Or you would think. It's literally so finicky. Like sometimes you'll touch it and like it won't turn on. Sometimes you'll like literally tap it and it'll just stay running. Like it's just so finicky. Like I'm so over it. Yeah, sometimes I literally make things, you know, to help you, and it turns out just not even being that useful. So I just went back to a, oh girl, I think I opened it the wrong way. Yeah, I just went back to a classic, well at this point I already opened it, so. But yeah, I went back to just a classic, what's it called? You know, on and off kind of thing. Let me show it to you guys. Yeah, very simple. So just like this, it does have like the little pull-out sprayer. And it is a matte black, so y'all know it's gonna go with my new trim. Not trim, my new little cabinet grabber stuff. And it'll match the frames over here. So yeah, just little pops of black, pops of gold. That's kind of the vibe for the kitchen. But yeah, I'm so excited. And then this also came in the mail. So I got this for the plane ride. I have never tried this out, but I don't know about y'all, but when I'm on a plane, my nose gets so dry. Like I actually have to, or it's comforting to put on a mask for me because I'm breathing in that warm air from, you know, you're breathing in and it's like in the mask. So whenever I have a long haul flight, I usually take a mask. And like I said, it's just a lot more comfortable. I remember my first ever long haul flight, which was Bali. You know, this was like pre-pandemic, so we didn't even have like the mask thing going on. And I remember how badly I wanted a mask on the flight. Like I even asked the flight attendant, I'm like, do you guys have masks here? Because my nose was so dry from like breathing in that cold, dry air. Y'all know airplanes are like notorious for having dry air. Like it dries out your skin, dries out like your everything. So I remember on that Bali flight, like I had the blanket over me and I would have to like stay stay under the blanket like that just so I could breathe in like my own warm air. And ever since that flight, like any other long haul flight, I take a mask with me. And you know, of course we had like the pandemic era, so of course we were already supposed to be wearing masks on the planes. But now, you know, now sometimes I do, sometimes I don't, depends like how close I am. But yeah, this literally says, you know, it's for nasal dryness, and it literally says right here, you know, nasal gel provides moisture to soothe and hydrate dry nasal passages. And then literally it even says like air travel is one of the reasons for dryness. So yeah, I guess it's kind of just like a little gel drip thing. I've read amazing reviews on it. Like people even mentioned like airplanes. They're like, I take this on the plane and it like moisturizes my nasal passages. So I had to get this because y'all know I'm about to hop on this 14-hour plane ride. Every time I say it, I'm like, oh God. But yeah, I got this. And while I'm here, another little thing I got for the trip, another little like plane hack that I got was these little hydration packets. And this is the Drip Drop brand. So this is kind of similar to the Liquid IV powder packets, if you've ever tried those. I tried one and I didn't like the flavor. Like I couldn't get past the flavor. So I kind of had an idea. I'm like, these are probably gonna be just as bad. No girl, these are amazing. I've gone through a whole pack. Like I literally have 2 left, and these were supposedly gonna be for the trip. But I bought, you know, I opened one to try it, and girl, the flavor is amazing. This is watermelon. This is the only one I've tried, but I'm about to buy the different flavors and try them out. So this is just like a dehydration relief. Y'all know it's just a little electrolyte powder. So kind of to make yourself a little electrolyte drink. It has 3 times electrolytes, half the sugar versus leading sports drink, which that's the thing that gets me with like Gatorades and Powerades. When I was in Vegas, I did buy like a Gatorade, or I think it was a Powerade, but after that beach day, because we were like in the heat and we were drinking like shots and everything, and I'm like, I have to literally rehydrate myself. And yeah, I drank that Powerade, like maybe half of it even, and the next day I didn't have a headache, which was pretty shocking because for me, I usually get headaches with drinking alcohol. Like even if, you know, it wasn't even like a whole bunch, like I wasn't drunk or anything, but even just drinking alcohol in the heat, like, and then y'all know I don't drink a lot of water, so it's like I figured I was gonna have a headache. But yeah, it has sodium electrolytes, glucose for rapid absorption, magnesium, zinc, vitamin C. So just like your little minerals and stuff. So pretty much just an electrolyte drink mix. And yeah, I figured I would take this on the plane because again, you get dehydrated on the plane. I do like drinking my champagne and drinks like that when I'm, you know, at the lounge and even on the flight, especially a long haul flight, because I'm like, my vacation starts at the airport. I'm not turning down no champagne on the plane, okay? So, but yeah, I learned the hard way, girl, on the Paris flight. By midway on that Paris flight, like I couldn't deal with the headache. And I was taking like a leave, the whole thing, you know, trying to drink water at that point. But I feel like once you already have a headache, like now you're trying to rehydrate yourself, like it's hard. Yeah, girl, long story short, I got these and I've been drinking them even here because, and I felt like it really has increased like my energy, my hydration. Like I don't really feel that brain fog. Like I'm telling you guys, like fluid balance, like hydration is so important. You would think I was like the perfectly hydrated person because I do IV hydration, but I don't get drips all that often. Like I really probably need to get more. Definitely feel the difference. Like once I get my drip, like you just, it's like your body just needs the fluid so much. But yeah, I got these. Yeah, not sponsored at all, girl, but these are amazing. I actually currently have a little pack in my water bottle because it also helps me drink water throughout the day, just because the flavor is like so amazing. So it's like easier for me to drink my water. So yeah, these right here, little travel essentials. Other travel thing that I'm gonna buy is that little Bluetooth, I think it's called iFly, that little adapter thing that you put into the entertainment screen. If y'all haven't seen it, basically, y'all know if you're in the back of the plane, you have the screens and then you could connect like your headphones to it, but it's like the little old school connector. So, and you know, a lot of us have like wireless headphone, Bluetooth headphones. So basically, if you want to use the screen and have it hooked up to like your Bluetooth headset, you just get that little adapter. Now, I want to say it was like $30. So yeah, I think I'm going to get it just in case, like, you know, I literally get bored of like whatever I download on my iPad and stuff. Like, I know I'm flying Delta this time, and Delta has a lot of like movie shows. They have podcasts on there. They even have those little like in-seat exercise things that you can do, which I may have to try for this trip. So So yeah, I think I'm gonna get that, girl. But yeah, guys, that's my packages for today. I'm about to change really quick. Yeah, I basically got done with like my cleaning. Like I said, this is my little bata. This is literally like a random wrap. Like I got this in Bali. I just love it to clean because it's so lightweight. Like I don't get hot with it on.